All right, I've got another one for you. CJ Stroud, all right, the Ohio State quarterback. Is he more likely to be Joe Burrow or JAMARCUS Russell?
Well, that's a very, very wide margin there, Goggin, in terms of quarterback talent. If you're asking me what he's more likely to be, I think he's more likely to be on the Joe Burrow level than he would be to be completely a bust that did not pan out with his organization. Look, CJ's got he's not my favorite quarterback in the draft. I think that truthfully, this is a draft class where there's going to be 2 to 3 guys that hit, and with how deep of a draft class this truly is, I'm not really sold on a lot of the first round guys other than Richardson. And so, yeah, I think he'll be a decent starter depending on where he goes. I think if you tell me if he ends up with the Texans, do I believe he's a success story? Probably not. But if he ends up in a different situation, a team that, believes in him, there's a very good chance he works out. He's got the talent. He's shown it. I think that there's a lot of support for him coming into the league. He's been a guy that's always been able to be at camps and learning, and he's just had a ton of experience, as we've talked about. And so, yeah, I like him a lot.
Look, I had a feeling you were going to make a snarky comment about the comparison between Joe Burrow or Jamarcus level, Jamarcus Russell level. But yeah,
Goggin, that's like asking me, do I like my days with 15 degrees out or do I like them 110? I like them in the middle.
well, hey, Vegas gives you a lot of 110 degrees days, though. Look, for I don't know. Okay, I'm really high on Stroud. I do see him as the can't miss quarterback in this draft class. Don't get me wrong. But Joe Burrow, this is a top 3 quarterback in the league today, right? And Burrow, I would say Burrow, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Because he's really just exceptional at one thing, and that's throwing the ball where he needs to be, right? And I don't know if Stroud has that level of accuracy. I don't see him being able to be that level at Joe Burrow, all right? But what I will say, I agree. I don't think he has any chance of being Jamarcus level. However, he could be a Jamarcus Russell level bust if he were to go to the Texans. And I just say that because we've seen it before with David Carr. David Carr, when I think of him getting sacked. All right, I can't think of any pass plays. I just think of him getting laid out. And I think of him now on NFL Network, right? But yeah, I don't see it. However, look, I will also add a caveat. We've seen a lot of busts for Houston, and we've seen a lot of busts for Cleveland, right? These teams just really struggle producing top